Lauren. Nice work. You report on many interesting points in this book. You make a clear recommendation. Yes, read it with a specific example of why, but also say, yeah, there's some things about it that are less interesting to you. You found a good appropriate review. A good specific action step for yourself. Your mechanics are mostly good too. It's not hard to read your work. So that's all great. Next thing is to do. In your summary, you want to make sure you're representing the main parts of the book. So if you look at the table of contents, you want to make sure that your summary is representing each part. Now, there's a lot of chapters to this, so are there a couple chapters that kind of talk about the same sort of thing that you could talk about together, for example? But you don't want to just pick out a detail here and a detail there and call that a summary. You want to be giving us the big picture. That also usually means that you don't give us a quotation in the summary. So instead of picking out a few interesting little blips, make sure you're giving us the big picture. And I kind of noticed this when you were talking in class too. You know, you gave us that really interesting thing about Sweden and the tea versus coffee thing. You picked out one sentence, but you kind of missed the bigger story it was part of. And that's an easy thing to do when you're skimming. And it's understandable, but just something to watch out for, because you want to make sure you're being representative of the piece. All right. When you summarize, try to give arguments as much as possible and not just topics. And to some extent, this is a history book, so it is just recording facts, kind of. But usually historians are, in fact, putting that together to make some sort of point. So what are the points that this person is making? And that would help strengthen your work here. And then your assessment, you say we need to realize how big the coffee industry is. Why do you think we need to know how big it is? Those would be some questions for you. All right.